All right. So just a few words before we go into it. My plan is to do two parts. One part will be simply an exploration of our experience. And the second part, I will intentionally evoke some information from you that will come up, and then we'll practice witnessing whatever comes up. But in the first part, what I would like to emphasize is to let go of doing anything, let go of trying to achieve something, to attain a special state, to reach somewhere, some presence or the self or something. So because I'm saying this because I know that in this world of people interested in meditation or consciousness, meditation is associated with a lot of dynamism, of doing something, to stop my thoughts, to manage this, to concentrate, to just doing. There's a lot of doing, and actually this is counterproductive. So I'm just putting it straight up now that this first part is more like, look at it not like a doing, but more like a exploring a landscape, and not doing anything. No meditation doing, no spiritual doing, no striving. Yeah. So we'll use the first few minutes to hopefully experience just being and exploring our experience. And what I say about our experience, it's the only thing we have at any moment. It's our experience, or I like it better put, our experiencing, because our experience is not a noun, it's not something static, it's a constant unfolding, arising and passing of things. So with this little introduction, you can close your eyes and make sure you have a comfortable position, and you don't need to have a special position or cross-legged unless you really love that and you're very comfortable. And yeah, we are trying to put the body in the most relaxed, comfortable position, and feel free to change your position anytime. We can start by allowing ourselves to arrive. Many of us are busy doing stuff, jobs, kids, pandemic, shopping. So we can gently become more aware in a relaxed way of the process of breathing. And simply notice this phenomena called breathing without interfering with the breathing in any way. It's natural for many of us to have random thoughts, images, voices in the head, flashes of information from the day. We don't try to stop them. We can't really. We gently notice them, but not taking them for a ride elsewhere. Notice the thoughts as they flow through, but still coming back to the body breathing and resting in the now experience. It's like taking a little vacation from doing and thinking. And we simply allow ourselves to just be. At this point, we can also let go of concentrating on the breath. So we relax the aperture of attention, like opening the aperture to the max, not focusing onto anything, no agenda. Just being present to the totality of the here and now experiencing. The only thing is to have this relaxed alertness, if I can say, to not stick to some story of elsewhere. So memories, images, sounds in our head, they appear, suggestions of the mind. Think about this, or when we see them, but we don't go along with them. And gently noticing whatever is arising within this open, empty background of space within. So yeah, thoughts, bodily sensations, energies in the chest or belly, feelings, sounds, tactile perceptions. We watch all this without getting involved in any way. It's like watching the show while resting on the sofa. And whenever we notice somehow that we've been hijacked, like we got lost in some thinkingness, we just hop off, come back to the here and now space. We are taking a little vacation from thinking and from doing. This is similar to as we are about to have a nap or we are tired in the night, too tired to think, just there, present, noticing these clouds of energies, mental content. So it's just like about to fall asleep, but we remain awake. And notice, if you wish, notice this inner spaciousness or this inner silence within. This spaciousness or inner aware silence is like the background upon which the movie of thoughts, sensations, memories, sounds appear onto. And this background is always present. It's like the canvas, the white paper where the drawing is happening. So instead of focusing on the painting, instead of focusing on anything, we relax the attention and notice this aware openness, borderless space. And let's explore a little bit this realm of the mental, of the mind, of thoughts. And notice how there's always this inner spaciousness, like an empty, and then suddenly some thought bubbles up like a flying fish. Then it just passes a little bit, and then it merges back into this aware silence. So I invite you now to simply observe this process if you can. We are not so interested in what the thoughts say, but more like how it works. How some image, some thought arises, then fades away. Another way to put it is that first there is this awareness, this field of awarenessing. Then comes a thought that appear in awareness. Then the thought fades away in awareness, and we are left with awareness. So thoughts come and go, but awareness is here before the thought, during the thought, after the thought. Let's turn our attention now to explore this realm of the senses. Senses bringing in information about the world. The eyes closed. The best one is the sense of hearing. So noticing like a cat sounds in the present moment, sound of this voice, sound in your room, sound of your own body. So notice that we don't need thoughts in order to hear. Also noticing that hearing is happening by itself. It's just happening. Doesn't need any help from us. So with this hearing and with the sounds, usually we are accustomed to focusing on the sound. But now try this. Instead of focusing on the sound, notice the silence in which the sound appears, then it fades away. So just like with the realm of thought, there is first this welcoming, aware, silent space. A thought comes in, a sound comes in, fades away. We are left with awareness again. Sounds come and go. That which is aware remains. Before the sound, during and after. So let's bring now our interest, our exploration to the area of the body. So contemplating the body, but without memory, without not the body as we see in the mirror, but the experience of having a body right now. So notice various contractions, heat, sensations, percolating, tensions, pleasurable. And we notice without doing anything to them, without trying to change, interfere. So you can just choose some sensations more prominent now. Also these feelings, like anxiety or stress or frustration, they are actually some sensations. So just choose something is more clear and really observe them like a scientist, without trying to change or without trying to figure out. Just being present to sensations, to feelings, just witnessing, uninvolved. Giving full permission for these sensations to be. Also notice that it's not just that there are sensations. Sensations, that there is space around sensations and in between sensations. Sensations, the feelings are like spots of color on a blank canvas. So zoom out from the sensation and notice the background of empty aware space in which the sensations float through. Nothing to understand, nothing to do. So just like with thoughts and sounds, we can verify how first there is this aware field, this awareness, comes the sensations, sensation stays, then it fades away, awareness remains. Awareness never goes away. And I'm not talking about awareness as a practice or as a witnessing practice. I'm talking that right now, something is effortlessly aware. Sounds, thoughts, sensations that appear within the field. Usually, the normal state of affairs, we identify, we stick to thoughts, stick to the story, stick to some feeling we don't want. So now we can simply rest in this natural awaring, free from effort. And allow this movie to do its thing. Doesn't matter. Comes and goes. And let go of any effort, any meditation, any spiritual effort. Just being. And notice the sense of being. The sense of effortlessly being aware, sense of existing. Wise Indian sage Ramana Maharishi once said, "Let what comes come, let what goes go, and see what remains. Be interested in what remains, what doesn't come and go." What doesn't come and go is the real you, the real I. Which is aware of phenomena, thoughts, feelings, sensations, sounds, yet is not a phenomena. And is not affected ultimately at all, not scratched, not hurt, not diminished by any childhood suffering or trauma. Just like the sky is not affected, hurt, diminished, scratched by any cloud, any weather that appears in it. So I'm switching gears now, but we remain just effortlessly aware, not focusing, resting as this aware openness, resting as this aware sky. So I would like you guys to, let's see, allow any memory, maybe something in the recent memory, maybe last week or last month, of something that somehow it was stayed with you and it keeps something unpleasant, or something that you didn't like, you didn't want, something yucky, shocking. So allow whatever comes up prompted by my words, memory, recent something. Something you witnessed, something you've seen on Facebook, something happened to you, whatever. Now really just notice it. It's some image. It's an image appearing seemingly in the head. You see it. Maybe different frames, this memory. Simply observe that, it's just a memory is actually, it's a thought, it's an image appearing in the aware space. Notice that. And now also welcome any reactions in your body, any contractions, any sensation or feeling that arise in you about this memory. Just notice. Just observing images, feeling, sensation, reactions in the body. And notice how they all appear in you. They appear to awareness. So we can engage this ancient exercise of discrimination. You can ask yourself and check experientially, am I this image in my head that comes and goes, or am I that which is aware of it? Am I these reactions in my gut, this tightness? Or am I that which is aware of it and that in which it appears? And we can perhaps easily see that we are not, what we are is the witnessing of the image or the reaction. So now we have a choice. We always have this choice to go along with images and reactions, to go along with what we are not, chew it, milk it, or we can stay as what we are. This open, empty background of being. So I would like you now to zoom out from this, zoom out from memories and reactions, and feel yourself as this open, aware space. Yeah, the sensation may still be there, just release custody over them. Like, let them do their thing, it's okay. We are not a sensation. Sensation appears in us. So staying in the now, staying as this open, empty being. And offer any residual sensations to the space. Surrender them to the space. We may notice some unraveling, some dissolving. So we may notice they may still persist. That's totally okay. What's important is not to focus on it and not to resist it. Open the attention, come back to what we are, that which is aware. We don't need to make the sensation go away. We just need to know that we are not the sensations. They come and go. We allow them to do their thing. And let's try this one more time. So now, let's go to the memory bank again. And now this time fish out something more like more in the past, more like distant, like a few years ago, something that keeps coming to us. It's haunted us, a moment or something that happened that keeps being there imprinted, and it's like yeah, not the worst thing, but something meaningful, something. So just welcome and notice whatever shows up, prompted by my words. Just notice whatever shows up, and there's like some image again appearing in the mind space. Yeah, don't stick to it. You're the watcher, just seeing it, and welcome any feelings, any reaction, anything connected to it. Fully allow. Just stay as this aware openness. And fully welcome any emotion. Notice where it is. Let it in fully. Let go resisting, yet being very present, aware. Yeah, and now just don't stick to those things. You just see them, reactions in the body, tightness. You see what's some emotional flavor, sadness, grief, outrage, whatever. Some label. Now let go of the label and just be with the actual sensations, images. What usually happens is that we stick to this stuff. We get hijacked. So now we can ask ourselves the same question. Am I this image? Am I these reactions, these clusters of sensation that come and go? Or am I this open presence which notices them? Which one am I? It can't be an image. I'm not an image. Images come and go. I'm the awareness. I'm not this sensation. Comes and goes. I don't go anywhere. So now we have the choice again, the only choice we have to merge with them, go along with what we are not, or to rest as what we are, which exists independent from images and reactions. So at this point, zoom out from the sensations, zoom out, open the attention, come back to this background of aware spaciousness that you are. Yeah, just here, 2020, simply being present. And surrender all these feelings, these images, sensations, surrender them to this background of space in which they appear. Ah. Yeah, release custody over this. Just let them, waves, clouds floating through awareness that you are. And just now coming and coming, being fully present to the totality of the now. Sounds, sitting, the breath, the sense of I am space. We don't need to, if there's any residual unpleasantness in the body, we don't need to get rid of it. Actually, this trying to get rid of it maintains it longer for resisting it. We just have this open attention, let go resisting it, offer these feelings, these energies to the space. It's like release custody over these feelings. It's like school of fish floating through the ocean. And you are the ocean. And now we can gradually allow for your awareness to open the eyelids. Just just very little at the beginning, and allowing shapes and colors. Just being present to the totality of the situation.